Hello. Sorry, earlier I just got a call, and because of that thing, I have to end the live then and there. It keeps going on. But the thing is that we had to give the project 5 hours, and we have given 3.5 an hour. That means not 3.5 an hour. Yeah, 3.5 an hour. We still have to give it 1.5 an hour more. So let's simply start working on the project and get the things done. So it was around 1 hour 20 minutes. So 34, 22, 50, 350, 1 hour. So let's give it 1.5 an hour more, and after that it's gonna be done. And hopefully it's gonna be many things are gonna be covered in this particular 1.5 an hour. We'll be making it quite quick. Let's get the things done really quick, and this is how we are gonna be going ahead. Okay, I hope I'm audible. Yep. So here we are coming back to this. So what we were doing here, first of all, this dispatch, the main question was that how you can get the dispatch without using use hooks. So the hooks that you get from the Redux side, so those hooks can be used inside a component. How can you get this dispatch directly in a function? So how to get dispatch directly from the store in Redux. So store Redux, let's see. It's better if I can get something directly from the literally I got it. Is that so? I don't know. So the thing is that you are creating the store, and store is gonna be created over here inside the story. You have to do these are the and you have the use Redux and all whatever. Ultimately you have the store. So store.dispatch, and that's it. You can use directly the store, don't you think so? Wow. So you can just directly get the store. Once you get the store dispatch, you will be getting the dispatch, and over there you can use the actions. As simple as that. Normally you use user dispatch, that hook, and here you are getting directly from there. Am I right? Hopefully. So store.subscribe and all. Subscribe. Okay, let's try to do it. What have I been doing here? This was the project. Let me stop the current one that I'm working. So in the current one, I'm actually using turbo repo and all. So I think this is still running. So let me stop everything, and let me get the previous project right, because if it is right, it is working. Let me show you how it works. So I have two things here. I have the backend and frontend. CD backend. Let me ls cd frontend, and npm cd backend, npm rundev, and ls npm rundev. So the front end backend is running on port 8000. The front end is running on port 3000. So let it be open, and let's simply click on this. The project that I was working with, that actually looks like this, and it is a working project. It's not like it is not working and all. It is working. And let's click on login. Again, I didn't focus on that much on the UI part. I mean, that's okay. I was already logged in. That's great. So let's simply click on the create new meeting. A new meeting is going to be created. I can just simply turn my camera on and all. Let me keep it on the left side. I'm gonna be going with this, and in this particular section, let me copy it, paste it here, and another I will get a request, joining request over here. That is it. Let's simply block it. I can now allow it, and two users are here. It is working fine, and I can just simply leave the meeting from here, and once the left the meeting. So this is how it's working. What is the next thing? The next thing is that, let me stop everything here. Okay, once everything is actually stopped, right now what I'm doing, when initializing the signal and all, at that time I'm sending the WebSocket, I mean dispatch over here. What if I don't send? Then of course I will have the error, and instead of doing this, what will I do? I will be importing the store directly, as I already have the store. Okay, and from where am I using this store? So store.get states. So from the store I'm directly getting the states. Okay, from the store I can directly get the I can directly get the dispatch as well. So const dispatch is gonna be equals to store.dispatch. That is it, nothing else. So you can directly get the dispatch from the store. So this dispatch is being used from the store. I'm directly getting the states as well. So state is gonna be this, and where did I have to use that? I had to use it here. So I'm just simply getting it at the top, and that's it. Nothing else. No need to worry about anything else. And apart from this particular thing, this particular section is done. So I have dispatch at the top level. Control D, not Control D, Control F. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the places where I'm actually using dispatch. And the good thing is that I don't need to I don't need to just simply pass it directly, rather I can get it from the store itself. So that is the best thing. Apart from this particular thing, where else? That's it. This was the only thing, and the thing is that I will have to check whether it works or not. If it works, nothing could be better than this, because this way you will not have to worry about the state at all. You can change the state from the functions, you can change the state from the components, and what else do you need? npm run dev, and hopefully it's gonna be working. And when I'm using the state, I'm using the state when let's simply click on login. I'm inside that. The question is, when am I using the state? So this dispatch thing is actually being set whenever I try to connect. At that time I get the state. Whenever connect host, whenever host is connected, then I am setting the host information, right? That's right. So hopefully I will not get the errors. Reload it, create the meeting. I don't really have to create the meeting here. If everything works fine, that simply means it works. Allow. Congratulations, it does work. What else could be better than this? Again, I can definitely share the camera screen. Let me share the screen. And again, it's not being shared here, I know, because the camera is not allowed, and as the camera is not allowed, there is no local stream, and as there is no local stream, so even if I started sharing the screen, there wasn't any local stream to just simply replace the track, and because of that thing this is happening, and that's not really a big problem. We can just simply fix it anytime. I can just simply leave as well, and that is it. Congratulations, this got done. So this works. So now we know in Redux you can directly get the states as well as the actions directly, states as well as dispatch directly from the directly from store. And when it comes to zoo stand, so you can get the from the zoo stand, you can use whatever hook that you have created in the component, and from there you will be using state to get the states and all. Ultimately, both the ways are there. Either you directly get the state using the store, or you get the state using the hook. Both the options are there. By the way, this thing is already done. Let's not worry about that. Coming back to this particular point, let's get back to the main project. Okay, I had to just simply fix this thing. This dispatch I was getting from the component, and what I did that I already had the store. From the store I directly got the dispatch, and then that's it. The thing is that in Redux, if you want to set the state, you need to use dispatch. In zoo stand, it does not happen like that. Okay, you can directly get the actions and you can use them, and that's how we've been doing, right? So let me close this. By the way, this is not needed. Close this as well. And coming back to the main project, this was the project that we were working on, and in this one we are using zoo stand. In the previous one I used Redux. So add new participant. This is the here use meeting. This is the store. From the store, what am I doing? I'm directly getting the state, and does it give me add participant? Yeah, add a new participant. It does give me, and then I'm just simply adding the participant. Is there anything? Handle inform others about new participant. So others are going. Others have been informed. Apart from this particular thing, what else? Most important thing. Create peer connection for the new user. Over here we are going to be creating the peer connection once the user has actually joined. Similarly, I'm going to be informing the new participant about others. Again, what will this payload contain? For this thing I need to go to my backend. And what am I sending when I'm informing the new participant? What am I sending? what am I sending in the payload? I'm sending other participants in the payload. Okay, so when I'm actually sending other participants in the payload, so I'm gonna be back here, other participants. Let me copy it. What is gonna be the type of this? The type of this is pretty simple, participant, an array of participant. So this is how it's gonna be going on. And what do I have to do here? First of all, when I'm informing new participants about other participants, in that case set, again I need to get the action. What is that action? Set first of all, use meeting dot get state dot set other participants. This is the action that I already have. Okay, so if I go to get state, not this one, sorry, if I go to use meeting, and inside this use meeting I already have set other participants. It simply gets the other participants, more than one user, and what it does, it gets the previous participants, it gets the other participants, and this structures everything, as simple as that. So yeah, that does make sense. Okay, so this particular thing is done. If we face some errors, of course we can fix it then and there. Of course we cannot think of everything at the same time, so as we get the errors we will be fixing most of the things, but overall things are gonna be here. So set other participants, overall things are gonna be done just right here, just like this, const set other participants. Once I got set other participants, so I'm gonna be setting other participants over here, and for this thing I have to provide, the argument is gonna be other participants, just like this, and remaining things are gonna be handled. One more thing, create peer connections for other participants. That simply means you will have to create as many peer connections as there are other participants over here. Why? Because the way we are gonna be building the video calling application, that's gonna be peer to peer. That means if you want to connect it to somebody, another peer, you should have a peer connection established. There are other ways. You can create a backend, what is that called, a backend, and then you can connect it to the backend, and then backend will be connecting to all other peers. This is also a way. We will talk about it, we will talk about that later, mainly after building this. But what I mean here, what I mean mainly that if you want to connect it to another person, you need to have a peer connection between you and the other person. And if there are many people, suppose if there are 10 people, then you need to have 10 peer connections, so that you can connect it to those 10 people, 10 peers one by one. So it's like you need as many peer connections as there are people in your meeting, and that is why here we will have to simply create many peer connections, because I will create as many peer connections as there are people, because I want to connect it to all of them. Again, there are better ways. This is just one of the ways, kind of not simpler one, of course. Rather, this is the most difficult one, because in the other case, what will you do? On the other way that I just talked about, that you have a backend and then you are connecting to the backend. Then there is something called media soup. Again, this is a library or package, I don't know, but that is used over there. That is mainly used for creating the backend, and that is easy actually. Here you have to maintain many connections. Over there you don't have to do that much. But okay, let's continue. So this much we will be doing here, and once we have done this much, then nothing else. Congratulations, the job is almost done. Over here I don't need to have this information, so that's okay. I don't need to have any payload. That simply means I can go back here, and whenever I'm denying the user over here, so I'm not gonna be sending the payload. Okay, or payload is gonna be empty, or payload is gonna be null, just like this, because there is no use for this, right? So this is how I'm gonna be sending. So whenever the user actually gets this particular thing, handle deny, so there's gonna be no payload. That simply means let me do one thing, or there's no loss even having this thing, because I have already written the logic. So let the logic be the same. Control Z step. Okay, let the logic be the same. The participant info I'm just simply sending back to the front end side, and once I get it here, the socket connection gets closed, and when I denied, so okay, it's good to have it. I can even log the value here. That's completely option. The thing is that having this here doesn't make us lose something, so let it be here. Okay, so overall we have done everything. Let's try to see whether it works or not. So coming back to this particular section, I even need to have proper locks in the sense, let me go to the server side over here, and this first log is gonna be whenever handle asked to connect. So when I'm asking to connect, so this is kind of the event, so let me have it like this: event ask to connect. This is the event, and as for the data, I don't really worry about that, and I will have to even use dev tools to just simply check the state and all, but that will be done soon. So ask to connect event, and after that remaining things are gonna be happening. And the second one is that handle grant join permission. So CLG event, this is just for logging purpose. Grant joining permission, this is gonna be the event. And once this, let me have some space here, and once this is done, then that's it. So on the front end side, we on the back end side, we have these two events mainly. And then on the front end side, how many events do we have? On the front end side, first of all, we have this connect host event, so that I can just simply monitor everything, exactly how the things go on and all. So connect host, this is the first event. Second one is the handle join meeting, so CLG event request to join meeting, this is gonna be the event. And then handle, okay, one more, CLG event, what is this gonna be? Inform others about new participant, this is gonna, and last one is this, not even last one, second last one, CLG event, and that's gonna be inform new participant about others. So this is the one. Lastly, I have this one. Oh, CLG, and what will it be? Event handle, or forget what, deny joining permission, or deny joining, not, oh seriously, deny joining meeting, deny joining meeting, let me change the name here, deny joining meeting. That simply means I will have to change something else. On the front end side, when does it trigger? Inside lib, so many things I have at the same time, apps, web app, and lib, signaling.ts, and then handle normal server process, and after that handle to join meeting, handle deny permission, right? This is the problematic thing. Yeah, this is the problematic thing, so let me remove it. Done. Come back to this particular section. This is gonna be handle joining deny joining meeting, and let me import it here. This is done. So yeah, overall things are done. Let's simply run the code. So the backend is running, the front end is running. Let's simply go here, okay, oh, I closed that as well, never mind, I've closed so many things. Let me click on this again, and here we are. So what can I do? I can just simply create a meeting slash 1234. This is just simply gonna be the ID, and let's simply keep it on the left side, and let me copy the meeting ID, paste it here. Okay, just now the important thing, let me click here. There are no participants joining right now, right? Let me send a request. Here we are, we got it here. Now I can allow or I can deny. Okay, let me make another participant join. Now I have two participants, so I can allow them or I can deny them. Let me make another participant join. So third participant, similarly, similarly fourth participant, let me have one more, and then I will get this scroll bar, one more. Later I can even remove this scroll bar, but this is how it looks like. And what will happen here. One more thing, I need to manage the state, and that is not being managed right now. Managed in the sense, if I go here, inspect Redux, yeah, it's not being managed. So no store found because the Redux hasn't been implemented here. So I have to get it done. By the way, from here, let me check the state. There are many users right now. This is gonna be crazy, but ultimately connection established, and now I can allow. This is gonna be the last one. So if I deny, so what happened? Event denied joining meeting. So ultimately the user got denied and the user got redirected to the home screen. Yeah, this worked. Let me, this is what happened with the last user. Let me check here again. I still have 1 2 3 4 5 users. Do I have 1 2 3 4 5? Yeah, I do have 5. If I allow one of them, let me allow this one, the last one is going to be allowed. So let me inspect it, console. So the last user is going to be allowed. So allow. So event inform others about new participant, inform new participant about others. So these events are triggering because I allowed it, and when the user actually got allowed, then others are being informed about the new participant. New participant is being informed about others. Okay, this is even working. And still, then there is something called allow. And one more thing, it just simply closes. That is bad. Oh, just a sec. It closes every time. This should not be happening. There is a problem on the UI part, but never mind. I can allow, I can deny. This way I can just simply get rid of it. But the problem is that this UI just simply changes over and over. Yeah. So once I click on this, it should not be closing, but it just simply collapses. So let me get it fixed. So ultimately, yeah, most of the things are working fine. A few things are like this UI part is just misbehaving. Control W. Oh yeah. I closed it. Sorry. So this particular thing is done, and what can we do right now? The next thing that I have to do is to just simply handle the this panel related stuff. So page.tsx, I have the panels. Inside the panel, I have chat panel, I have participant panel. Even that is not the problem. The problem is this. What is the problem? Page.tsx, I have these panels. I will update it here. Over here, I have the references. Okay. So I have to check this thing now. CLG, what is the value of these? Because of course I cannot directly change it. So panel clicked is gonna be equals to panel clicked CLG chat button clicked is gonna be equals to chat button clicked, and lastly CLG participant pants button. Okay, कुछ भी लिख दो भाई, that doesn't really matter, but let me write it the right way. Participant button clicked. Okay, this particular thing is done, and now I'm gonna be checking exactly which buttons are clicking and what is the state, because on the basis of that thing only I'm just simply collapsing this, right? So let me go here, inspect it. Of course I need to go to the meeting page, /meeting/1234, came back here, and here we are. So here panel clicked undefined, button clicked false, participant okay, undefined, that's good. Button clicked. Now if I click on the button, so button clicked true, participant false, and that is okay too. And now I clicked on the so when I click on the participant, each child should have a unique key, permission model. So inside the permission model I have this problem. That's okay, I will fix this. And then panel clicked undefined, a button chat button false, participant true. Okay, So as long as I'm clicking on these buttons, this should be here, and once I clicked on this is gone. Why? Panel clicked is still undefined. That is the problem. Why is the panel clicked undefined? Panel clicked, this value is undefined for some reason. So panel's ref current value panel's ref handle click, this is the handle click. So whenever I click on the whole screen, by the way, this panel ref that I have, I need to go to the panels, and then which panel? This particular section. Don't you think that I need to have a ref over here? Okay, I need to, but which ref? That should be panel ref. Where will I be getting it from? I will be getting it from the state. So const which state? First of all, I need to get the context. So context, and that's gonna be from user meeting context, just like this. And can I use it directly like this? Panels ref. I can, but this simply says that panels ref is declared. But oh yeah, this is amazing. I thought I will be getting the error. Now I'm getting the error. Panels ref does not exist on type meeting or undefined. That is the problem. I knew that I would face that. So what is the solution? I thought I will not, but I would not. The sentence structure was wrong. Didn't you focus on that? Okay, context, return, and in the remaining case, const, I will be getting panel ref from here, and right now it's fine. Now it should be working fine. Let's check this thing out. Ding, ding, ding. If I click here, it stays here. If I click outside, it goes back. Okay. And what is the another problem? The another problem is that inside participant panel, inside meeting model, when I'm actually rendering them, like many of them, joining participant, when I'm just simply mapping through them, over here I need to provide a key. Key is gonna be what? Key is gonna be participant dot array bhai, participant dot id. That is it. So once I provided the key, so it will not throw the error. And that is it. Overall, everything's working fine. How can I check that? Simple. Paste it here, get another one, and of course I need to close all of them. 1 2 3 4. Let me just simply reload the page. Okay, let me reload this page. This is not working right. Why? I will have to restart it. Just a minute, let me have only one at a time, because I'm not handling closing. So once the user is added, in fact that user is never getting removed from the database, ultimately from the server side, and that is the main problem. I will handle that. That's not really a big problem. Coming back to this, right now there is one user, and if I talk about the participant, no one is trying to join the meeting. Copy it and come back here, keep it here, and do it like this. I mean select. Okay, so I got this allow and deny. Similarly, if another user wants to join, I will be doing the same thing. And now what will happen? I can deny. So as soon as I deny, the deny permission log will be here, that okay, you have been denied. So let's simply click on this. So okay, this is just normal. We can even fix this, but ultimately this is the thing that we need to keep in mind. Event deny joining permission. Yeah, we have denied that. Let's talk about the first user. I'm gonna be allowing that user. Come here, let's simply allow it. Once allowed, inform others and all. This is what happening. So things are working fine. What is the next thing? The next thing is that I have to handle, if I just reload the page, then what will happen? I'm getting this here. I'm getting this user, and if I just reload the page one more, I cannot do that. So let me copy the link, paste the link here, and the another user is actually gonna be here. What I want the functionality of allow all and deny all, and this is easy, not that much difficult. Allow all in the sense you have to just simply loop through the array of joining participants, and just simply allow them one by one. Simply send the request to the backend side. The logic is already written. Just this much you have to done, and the job is gonna be done. So let's try. Let's do it really quick. It's not that much difficult, or at least I hope so, because we'll get to know about the real things when we start working on that. So this is the main page. Inside this main page, I have my panels. Inside panels, I have my participant panel. Then I have my permission model. And here, I'm actually inside this permission model. What am I doing? First one is handle permission. This is for one. And handle permission all. Let's simply create this. Const handle permission all. Just like this. Handle permission is gonna be simply handling one. Handle permission all will be handling all permissions that can be either allowed, that can either be allowed or denied, depends. So handle permission all, but it's not gonna be quite straightforward. So let me cut it from here. I will have to send true or false depending on the condition. So if I'm allowing all, in that case, this allowing, it's crazy word to pronounce. I don't know whether it is crazy for, hard for me. Allowing. Okay, never mind. Coming back to the point. Handle permission all. Here I will be just it's going to be true, and here it's going to be false, and I'm gonna be getting this granted over here. So granted, that's gonna be boolean. That's done. And here great stuff will happen. What is that great stuff? The good thing is that I already have my joining participants. So all the people who sent a request to join the meeting, I have them in I don't have them here. I have them here, joining participants. So I have them here. And once I have them here, so what will I do? I will loop through them. I will send a request to the backend. So let me do one thing. What do I mean here? If granted, then all of them are allowed. If not granted, none of them are allowed. So the logic is gonna be same. If they are granted, one more thing, we don't even have to handle this, like granted or not, it will be handled on the server side only. If I have the permission, that's gonna be problematic. Sorry. I hope I'm not doing it here. Yeah, I'm not doing it here. So even if I just have this granted, that's gonna be problematic. So whether granted or not, I have to send the whether you are granted or not, I have to send the request to the backend. Backend will decide on the basis of the value of the granted. So what will I do? Const, first of all, I need to get the WebSocket connection. WebSocket connection of whom? WebSocket connection of the host, if I'm not wrong. So host is gonna do this allow or deny all, and I need to get the WebSocket connection of the host. So WS is gonna be equals to get a socket connection, just like this. So I got my socket connection. Apart from this particular thing, what else? I need to have the message, but message will be different for different participants. Yeah, so this time I need to loop through the joining participants. So joining participants dot for each, and I will be getting the participants. So, or let's name it new participant, just like this, because this is the new participant who is trying to join the meeting, right? Okay, what is the next thing? The next thing is that I have to create message for all of them. Label is gonna be what? Labels dot normal process. Data is gonna be what? Data will have types dot what am I trying to join? What am I trying to do? This is the grant joining meeting. I'm just simply, this is the permission. Host is actually allowing or denying. And after that, I will have my payload here. Payload. And the next thing is that when it comes to payload, so what kind of payload is backend accepting? It is accepting granted as well as this the new participant. Okay, it accepts these things. So I already have this new participant. Yeah, I do have that. And then what next? Once I have this new participant, so I will be adding two things here, granted and new participant. That is it, right? So ultimately I have my message. But is this enough? Not really. This is not enough. Now I'm gonna be sending the request to the backend. Look, there can be this thing as well. You are actually sending the entire array to the backend, and backend is actually handling this. Okay, you got the entire array. Now you have to allow these many people, so allow these many people. Right now, what is the logic we have? As per our logic, backend handles only one request at a time. Okay, backend can handle many requests of the people to join the meeting. If we can write the logic for that, but the logic is already written, right? So we will be looping through the participants, and we will be sending the request one by one. The backend will handle the request one by one. So what I wanna do here, backend.send, ws.send, again this should be optionals.send like this, json.stringify, and message. So ultimately this is the request will be sent to the backend. The request type is grant join meeting, and ultimately backend will handle joining meeting, and that is it, done. I mean, this is how it's gonna be happening. So you will be able to see the result exactly how it goes. And anything else? Yeah, one more thing, I have to remove all the participants. So ultimately remove joining participants, because right now once I have allowed or denied, they need to be removed as well. So I need to go to use meeting here, and I have set joining participants over here. Set joining participants. Okay, I even have removed joining participant. Only one participant will be removed, and then there's gonna be this could be reset joining participants. So not set this time, reset joining participants. So this will not be taking anything as the parameter here. It will be just simple. And what will I do here? This is just gonna be empty array, nothing else. So set and joining participants is gonna be just simply empty array. I'm just simply resetting the value over here, nothing else. As simple as that. And once this is done, then I can be back here, and when I have actually given the permission to all the participants at the end, once everything is done, what will I do? Reset. Again I will have to import it. So let me import it here. Const reset joining participants is gonna be imported from use meeting. Look what happens if you are inside a component. Like right now we are inside a component here. So use meeting dot, not use meeting dot state dot reset. I haven't set the type. Okay, let me do that. Use meeting. So type for what? Type for reset joining meeting participants. Let me cut it from here. This is the action. Come back here. Remove just here. This is gonna be just a normal function. Will not take anything. Will not return anything. Just normal thing. Void. So this thing is done. Close this and close this as well. Coming back to this particular section, state dot reset joining participants. So this is how I'm just simply getting that. And if you are inside a component, you will be getting the actions like this. If you are inside a function, so in that case reset joining participants maybe two. This is gonna be like use meeting, and from the meeting you are directly getting the meeting, then you will be getting the state, and from that particular state you will be getting reset joining meeting participants. So this is the difference. If you are inside the if you are inside a component, you will directly be able to use the state, and this will be working like a hook. And if you are not that, so you will be getting the use meeting directly. In this use meeting actually a store. If you are calling this use meeting, then of course that is a hook. And if you are not calling that, if you are just simply getting the state and then just simply getting the action, then that is just getting the store. So this is the main difference. By the way, reset participants, I'm gonna be resetting the participants at the end. So when everything is done, reset joining participants, and that's it. Your job is done, and hopefully it will work right. On the backend side, we have already the way we are handling this, the same way we have to handle this, because at the end of the day we are sending one request at a time, whether allowed or denied, that doesn't really matter. I hope it does make sense. Let's run it. Coming back to this, let's see whether it works or not. Here we are. Reload the page. I'm gonna be in the meeting. As I'm in the meeting, there are no participants joining the meeting right now, and let me back here. Let me be back here. Arre bhaiya, aise bhi nahi. Let me be back here. Reload the page. Okay, I got a request here. Let me be back here. Reload the page, I got another request here. The first thing is that I can deny the last user, and the user got denied. I can allow the user got allowed, and the things are working. Again, let me copy it, let me paste it here. The user will try to join the meeting again. Okay, let me reload the page as well. So the user tries to join the meeting again. Now what do I have to do? Again, I can allow all or I can deny all. If I click on deny all, so this user has been denied, and this user has also been denied. So both the users have been denied. Okay, this is the thing. And how about when they, let me ask them to join the meeting again, just like this. They are okay, here they are joining the meeting, and if I click on allow, so they are gone from here, because of course I have allowed all of them at the same time. And now they are informing each other, okay, I have joined the meeting, so I'm informing others about me, and I'm being informed about others. And similarly here, inform others about the new participant, inform the new participant about others, and this is getting triggered twice for some reason. For what reason, I don't know. Inform others about new participant. Why is this getting triggered twice? Let me do it one more time. Coming back to this, let me clean it up. Okay, let me allow all. 3 times. क्यों भाई? Why 3 times? Inform others about new participant. Inform new participant about others, and then inform others about new participant. This is getting triggered twice to this particular user for some reason. Let me reload it one more time. Come back here, allow all, and again the same thing is actually happening. Could be because yeah, how can I forget this? The thing is that once you join the meeting, right, you become the part of the meeting. I'm not handling this connection, so that is the problem. So let me stop it, and hopefully if I run it again, then I will not have to face the same issue. Let's simply click here, come back to this one. These are the 2 people who are trying to join the meeting. I can allow all of them. What is the reason behind this? And I'm getting these 3 times only in this particular case. Otherwise here I'm getting it only 2 times. Okay, we'll figure it out. 3 times. I mean, not 3 times. This particular event is being sent twice for some reason. Okay, okay, when will you fix this? If not now. Let me reload it. Allow all. 2 times. Another user tries to join the meeting, and inspect the page. Console, allow 2 times. And if the user again tries to join the meeting, allow all 2 times. If both of them are trying to join the meeting, and you are just simply allowing all of them, then 3 times. Okay. Why is that so? Inform others about new participant. That simply means, oh yeah, sorry yaar, am I crazy? 2 people are trying to join the meeting over here. So when this particular person joined the meeting, so it is just like this. Let me make it easy to understand. I'm seriously crazy. Just a minute. Come back to this one. So what is happening right now? There are 2 users. This is the user number 1, and this is the user number 2. If I show you here, so the user is trying to join the meeting. If I allow all, many people are gonna be joining the meeting at the same time, right? So if first of all, let me allow this particular participant. So what happened? The participant got informed about others, and others got informed about the participant over here. That's great. Now if the new user will try to join the meeting, so the new user tries to join the meeting, and I will allow it, then what will happen? This new user will be informed about itself, and Did you get that? Like, this is great that if I click on this, so this new user is being informed about himself, and other person will be informed about inform others about the new participant. That's great. But when this new user joins the meeting, the new user is actually getting two events: informed others about new participant and inform new participant about others. So this second one is right, but this event should not be triggered here. If you are trying to join the meeting, you should not be getting the event called inform others. Others should be getting, not you. So when you try to join the meeting, at that time what we are doing, let me be back here in the backend part. Server, it's easy, don't worry. I mean, itna bhi nahi hai. It's like you yourself is getting that event some way or the other. I have to just stop that. How will I stop that? And now I go here, then I will see. So server.ts, and inside the server.ts you got the message. That was the normal process, and you got allowed. Yes or no? Yes. And when you got allowed, so handle grant join permission. This is everything is actually happening in this logic. So grant join permission and all, that's fine. I'm getting the new participant when I'm getting mainly the inform others part, this particular part. How am I doing that? Other participants I'm getting for each. In some way or the other, I am also the part of other participant. Yes or no? Am I? Other participants, meeting participants, this. What I thought of doing initially, I got the new participant, I checked the meeting, I got the other participants. So what I think that this other participant does not contain my information. But later what am I doing? I'm changing meeting participants. Such a great logic here. I think this is what happening. I will be logging it. So what are the other participants? That's great. And the very next time, if that is granted, so I'm changing the value of the participants. Ultimately, I'm pushing the new participants. So doesn't that mean that other participant has also been changed? Because this other participants had the reference of this particular object participants. So if this participants changes, doesn't matter which way you change, the other participants is definitely gonna be changing. So let me check it. CLG before adding new participant, okay, and that's gonna be other participants, and CLG I'm gonna be checking the difference after adding new participant. So what is the difference? Are they gonna be the same or it's gonna be changed? One more thing, other participants. I'm not even gonna be checking the participants. I'm gonna be checking the value of other participants. And what I think over here there should be only one user, but over here other participants should be changing because of this thing only I'm getting two events. Okay, let's see. If the value of the other participant changes, that simply means now I have to have a condition over here. Don't send the message to me, rather send it to others. I mean, apart from me, send the event to everybody, other people. Let's see. Turbo, gonna be great. Let me stop it. Close this. I hope there is only one user. Yeah, there is only one user. Let me, this first user is gonna be the host here. So let me, has this joined it? Nope, not yet. Okay, joined right now. Yeah, so ultimately the person, the particular user became the host. Great. Now, if the other person tries to join the meeting, so let me get the other person over here, copy the link, and come here, reload the page, enter. This other person tries to join the meeting. Any difference in the backend? No. Great. Let me allow it. Allowed. What happened? This new participant, this not this one. Am I crazy? Yeah, this one. It got two events. Inform others about new participant. This is the new participant. It should not be getting the first event that it is getting. Why is this happening? Let's check this thing. Oi. Am I not logging the value? I am. I should be here. Yeah, here it is. So initially, the other participant was this before adding, so there was only one user inside other participants, and after adding there became two users, and that is the main problem. So, and even it's obvious, right? So what we are doing here, let me remove this. The problem is understandable, even it's obvious too, that other participant is getting nothing but the what reference of the participants, and because of that thing, when it comes to this other participants, whenever I'm just simply adding the value to the participant, the value changes in the other participants as well. What is the solution? The first solution is that definitely that other way is that first of all you can do like this, and it will definitely work. But if you don't want to do it here, so you wanna say that okay, other participant is gonna be equals to new what new not yeah meeting participants dot participants, just like this. So in that case you will be in trouble, because whenever you will just change the value of the participant, the value inside the other participants will automatically be changed. And other participants, in the sense, you should not be the part of other participants. You are the main user. Other participants means apart from you, other participants. And in that case, other participants definitely contain you. And if other participants contain you, do we want that to happen? Simple. No, because the value of the other participants, this is actually going to be sent to the front end side too. So on the front end side, what will happen? The other participants are gonna be containing you as well. And do you want to be the part of other participants? That is the question. And where will we use these other participants on the front end side? So we will use this when we need the ID of other participants. And why do we need the ID? Because we will have to set the streams of other users, because at the end of the day we will be getting the streams from the other people, other peers. And stream in the sense video tracks or audio tracks, we will be getting them from other peers, and we will be identifying those tracks using the ID only. And let me not include myself here. I think the previous way is actually good, and I will be checking my code as well, the previous code where I just did the same thing, and hopefully I did the same. I don't know, let me check it right now. What did I do the last time? Let's talk. This was the application that I actually built. Come on. Over here, it would be kind of the same. Signaling server, close everything. Go to, I'll do it later, bro. What? Go to backend, source, socket.ts. Here I'm using socket, I'm not using WebSocket. So few things are gonna be different. It's not gonna be exactly like, because here you can just use socket.on and all. But okay, this is not what we are talking about. We are talking about the grant join permission. This one. And other participants. Okay, I'm disconnecting. I'm disconnecting myself from here. I'm just simply saying that when getting the other participants, remove me from the other participants. So this is also a way you can do that. So the first way is the way that I wrote there, and the second way is that if you actually want to get the participants from the participants, make sure that you are excluding yourself. Don't include you, because then you will have to face the issues. So this will also work. And what we are going with this format, that we are just simply doing that before even adding the new participant. What we are saying, before adding the new participants, first of all, string get the old participant. Once you got the old participant, stringify that. Once you have stringified that, the reference has been lost, and once the reference is lost, parse it again. Now you got the old participant, and now even if you make any changes inside this particular participant, because this old participant doesn't have the reference of these participants, so the value will not be changed. So this is the first way. And what we are doing there, this will anyhow be added. That is bad. In that case, I will have to keep it upwards. Keeping it upwards in the sense keeping it here, then it will work. So okay, but let me rewrite the logic exactly what I did there. So for getting the other participants, what I did, I just simply said from the meeting I will be getting the participants, but when I'm getting the participants, so I will make sure that okay, I am getting the participants, but I will be excluding myself. So participant, so I will make sure one thing, participant.id should not be equals to my ID in the sense new participant.id, and this is how we are going ahead with over there in the previous project. And let's go with the new logic. New logic is this. This is again one of the most famous ones. Whenever you don't wanna have reference related issues, string fight and then parse it again. So this is how it goes. Amazing job. How long has it been? It's been 57 minutes. 57 minutes. I'm hungry. 53. Let me continue to study for around. I was supposed to be here for 2 hours or something. Sorry, 2 hours something, 1.5 an hour. Okay, let's keep working on this. So this much we've done. What is the next thing that we can do? Once allowed happen. After that, once I have my all the participants, what do I have to do? Once I have all the participants, now I have to just simply render them. So it's all about rendering them with their names. Great job. So let's work on the rendering process. Okay, so I have to go to apps, web app, meeting ID, and page.tsx. And what am I doing? Inside my video section, I have my video grid, and inside my video grid, what am I doing? I have different cards, but what I want to only have one card, that is me, and I want to have one card for others, and that's it. And I don't want to have any other cards. Why do I want this? Now I will have my card, that is okay, and I will be looping here others. I will be looping others for others. So how will I get others here? Const other participants, I have to get them participant. And now as we have maintained the state, it's gonna be easy. It's not gonna be that much difficult. So use meeting. From the meeting I will be getting state, and from that state I will be getting state dot other participants. Once we got other participants, so we are gonna be looping here. So other participants dot not just a minute, other participants dot map, other participants dot map, and we will be getting participant. Once we got the participant, then we are gonna be returning the same div. This is how it's gonna be going on. And when we are returning the same div, at that time we'll say one thing, that participant dot name, username, and that's it. And let's see whether it works or not. So if I actually started right now, turbo dev, it's going to be started. Let me reload it, and this is how it goes. There is only one participant right now. So as of right now, there is only one participant. Let me make other participant join the meeting. So let me reload it, and once I'm here, so this participant will first of all join the meeting. So I must have got a request here, and that is this one. So I have to just simply allow. So let's simply click on allow, and once the participant has been actually allowed, then you will be able to see there is you, that means me, and the username, that simply means the other username. So this is how it just simply goes, and that is it. So it is working. Okay, so this much we have done. Okay, so ultimately people are able to join the meeting, and once people are actually able to join the meeting, then we have to just simply render the video tag here. So we need to have the video tags as well, and I think from here we should continue tomorrow. Yeah, ultimately now is the time when we start working with WebRTC. So WebRTC section will start tomorrow. WebRTC section in the sense, now we have to have video elements here. So I will have my name. So I will have a paragraph that will contain my name, and that may be saying you or something, that doesn't really matter. Then below that I will have a video element. Again, I will be talking about this exactly how many things are gonna be there. Overall, this should be like autoplay. Yeah, autoplay. That is it. And similarly over here, I'm gonna be having these things over here as well, and it will have this the username, participant dot username, autoplay. And now I even need to get the reference of this, and ultimately we will start working with WebRTC in the sense how this video calling thing is gonna happen. People are in the sense participants are able to join the meeting. Once they're in the meeting, now this particular section is gonna be starting, and let's start working on it from tomorrow onwards. As for the flow, we've already worked on it quite a lot. So what is going to be the flow? Let me show you that. Let me click on this eraser. So what all we have done and what we are going to be moving to now. So if I go to canvas, this is the diagram that I created, and what we have done, if a host tries to join the meeting, host asked to connect to the meeting, host even got connected. After that, what will happen? Another person tried to join the meeting, then a request got sent to the host allowed or denied, and after that grant to join permission, this event got triggered to the signaling server. Then if the host actually allowed, then inform new participant about others, and inform others about the new participant. If the host denied, so deny join permission, and that is it. And after that, what do we have to do? Once everything is done and people have been just like they've joined the meeting, now we have to create the peer connection. How do we create the peer connection? We will be talking about all these things tomorrow, and this way these things are gonna be done. And that's a lot actually. We have to create the offer size candidates even when it comes to peer connection. So this is the process, and not only that, we have to maintain the state and all. So there is but it is not like a lot, because if you actually have a look over here, so a lot of requests and lots of events were being emitted in this particular section only. And after that, if you actually have a look at the graph, it's quite clean. So at the top I had many things, and then just by the time when I create the peer connection, if you actually have a look, so the graph looks quite clean, but it is big as well. So that simply means there's gonna be a lot of things. I will be talking about each and everything, exactly how the things work and all, but it would be better if we just simply start working on this thing from tomorrow onwards. And oh, what happened? Have I lost that? Hopefully I haven't. Otherwise I will have to create it again. Got it. Thank you. Alrighty then, that was it for now. I'm gonna be catching up tomorrow. Until then, take care, bye bye, and see you. I'm gonna be catching up with another topic. We have a lot to learn. This was one of them. Let's continue and switch to the another thing, and then yeah, let's keep going.